Hi guys, welcome to Matt Bajerski YouTube channel. How you doing guys? Giving myself a little bit of a cleanse this morning with Moldavite sticks. There you go, lovely cleansing. Why not? Just came into the room and felt I just need a little bit of a cleansing. Did you know that all the staff that work here, before they enter into this room, the first thing that they do is get the sticks and cleanse themselves, and when they leave they also cleanse themselves too. So it's a beautiful practice. All the shamans do that before any ceremony or any work that they do, and they realized very quickly that this smoke actually clears away so much negativity from you, and it's fantastic. That's why they're the #1 sellers on the website at this moment, as well as the sacred oils. So yeah, always like to do this as a daily practice. When I'm feeling really down or feeling really bad at any time because of any situation, I come and give myself a cleanse, and for 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes like this, and you feel better so much quicker. It's like it clears away that fear, that worry. So these are amazing. So I'm just going to put this in here and let it go around the room because staff are coming in the next 15-20 minutes. So okay. Good morning. Got my Tactite on today, my teardrop Tactite. So good cleansing today, good healing, good protection, good absorbing of any negative energy. A friend of mine went through a little trauma the other day, and of course when you've got friends, you feel their trauma, you feel their pain and their suffering, their worries, and you can't help it. It's a natural thing. We're all healers, and we're all healers, and we're all, how could I put that the other way around? I'm a healer, but I'm also somebody who needs healing. So it's a beautiful balance, you know. I like the expression, we're all radiators and drains. Today I'm a radiator. What are you? What setting are you on? I think I'm on 8. I feel great. So yeah, it's a lovely day today. I'd like to tackle a subject which has been asked of me so many times, and you want me to put it into some perspective. So I'm going to try my best through the thousands of clients that I've sat with and listened to. This is one of the biggest sufferings that we go through, all of us. Nobody's exempt to this. We all go through it. So do you want to come a bit closer? Got my 2 lovely ladies behind me there and my oils. In fact, let me put some sacred oil on. Let's all put some sacred oil on. Let's go to our heart today, because this is the subject of the heart as well. 1, 2, 3 drops in the hand, rub together, breathe through the nose. Wow, hold your breath. My God, the peace, just, this stuff is amazing. Again. Breathe out through the mouth, clearing all the toxins, all the worries, all the fears. Then take your left or right hand, put it and rub on your heart, and repeat the words, my life is important. My journey is important. And the other hand. Okay, your life is important, guys, and your journey is important. It really, really is. So today's subject is about loneliness, and you've asked me, could I interpret loneliness? What does this mean to the bigger picture in the spiritual realms, and what spirit believes this is? Loneliness is a man-made term. It's been made up. And that term was, this is my humble belief. The word loneliness was put there as fear. Fear from many different energies that are dark energies that manipulate certain people who are living in darkness, anger, fears and weaknesses. So I'll give you, for instance, a man who knows he's a pain in the ass, who knows he's going to lose his wife because he's an ignorant, nasty, abusive man, would use a certain manipulation to put fear into his wife so she wouldn't leave. So he would use many words, and I think this word was created very cleverly to manipulate and to suppress a woman or whatever situation. It can be the other way around, okay? That if you leave me, you'll be lonely. You'll be on your own. Nobody will ever be with you again. You'll live forever alone. You'll be lonely. So that term, I think, has been brought forward by this kind of energy. I could be wrong, but I feel that ultimately this word was brought forward through manipulation. So I believe it's a man-made word. Okay, so let's take the word loneliness, screw it up into a ball like that, and now go and blow it away. And now we change that word to inner self, power, and love. Okay? Now, I'm going to try and explain this to you in simple terms. We come in this world to find our inner truth, right? We come to find out who we are and why we're here. And the only way we can do that is by being on our own, right? It makes sense. Everything around you is a distraction. The bills you pay, the mortgage, the children, the partner, the situation, the job, everything is a distraction from you to actually being at one with yourself, okay? So, the universe, the world, Now, again, this is going to be a little bit challenging for you, but I believe we choose many different forms of experiences. But I believe in and amongst all of those experiences that we go through, one of them is to stand in our own power, to be who we're meant to be, to love ourselves and empower ourselves. So, you may think that a situation leads you to loneliness, but take loneliness, throw it away, and it leads you to self-love and inner power. It's the only time you truly know yourself. It's the only time you truly know your power. Do you understand that? The only time. No other time you could do it because you're always thinking and worrying and panicking about everything. But when you find yourself in your own space with no worries or fears about everything or anything, that is the only time you will know your self-worth, your self-strength, your power. And what that means is you're not looking to see and to measure your self-worth and your power. You're now experiencing what it feels like to go through the motion and to see and to feel them and experience them. So you're thinking, oh, I'm lonely, everything's going wrong, why am I on my own? And I'm thinking, no, you're not on your own. You're not lonely. You're actually your best friend. And you're now here to prove to yourself, nobody else. You're not here in this world to prove anything to anybody. You're here to experience your own truth and to look back when you get to the top of your mountain, which you might call, I've conquered loneliness. And I say, you've conquered your inner strength. You've conquered your inner power. How do you feel? I conquered that. Yes, I know how strong I am now. I know how powerful I am now. And all of those things lead to self-love. But from self-love, it leads to loving others and being loved. So I believe ultimately when you go through this, and it might be a week, it might be a month, it might be a year, it might be 20, it might be 50 years, that is absolutely nothing to do with, oh, I've been lonely for so long, I've been this for so, oh, everything's going wrong for so long, and why is this bad luck? No, it just means that your journey is that of, not of time, but you need to experience it for the time that you actually digest and feel it and conquer it. So it's not a punishment. It's like, I've come here to experience something and to really understand it. And we can fight, we can scream, we can shout, we can cry, we can go into heartbreak, we can go into suffering, we can go into blame. And those energies are what holds us back. So then we stay in this, what you consider to be the word loneliness, but I consider to be you're still on your journey to find your inner power and strength. Loneliness is a junk word. It is a joke. It is there to suppress you and make you feel bad and to keep you in the energy of what you believe your mind tells you is loneliness. Why are you lonely if you love yourself? Why would you be lonely if you find the happiness within yourself? I found myself a few years ago having to say goodbye to the person I was with, I loved for 20 years. Now, I could have easily gone into the energy of blame, hate, gone into the energy of you did this, I did that, and I hate myself and I hate you for this. And I could have gone into all of that, but I stopped and said, what is actually happening here? Why is this happening? And how about looking at life in a different way, saying, you know what, Susie, maybe our paths have come to the end of the journey and now it's time for us to find our own inner peace and happiness. I could never find that when I'm with you because I was worried about you. I was worried about China, my daughter. I was worried about my son. I was worried about situation, worried about paying the mortgage, worried about everything because I didn't want to let anybody down. How could I ever find my inner power? How could I ever love myself? But then when we parted, I thought, okay, now it's time to really truly know who I am. Am I really somebody who loves myself? Am I comfortable of being on my own? Because before, I would never stay in the house. I wouldn't want to be in the house because I was on my own, so I used to run out and do things. So now I stand before you saying, I've conquered that. I love myself. I love my inner power. I love being on my own. I love my own time, my own space. I love it more than actually being with people now. So I've conquered that. And through that, I've found new love. And now my journey continues because I've conquered the art of what you may perceive as loneliness, but I don't. I perceive it as the most greatest challenge of my life. Take off all my clothes, take away everything that I have got, and now look at yourself in the mirror, Mark. Do you love what you see? Damn right I do. I love every bit about myself, all my flaws, my scars, my issues, my problems. I love them all because it's me. And I love being with myself. I love my own company. I am never lonely now. There is no such thing because I have conquered that fear that the mainstream, the world, the system has tried to make me fear. It is a beautiful thing to walk a path. I'm not saying alone because it's bullshit. It's no such thing as walking alone. You are walking in your power. You are walking with your spirit family, the people who love you, your animals in the spirit world, everybody. You are never alone. Never. You are surrounded by love and you are surrounded by your power and you. And if you are surrounded by you and you are in you, you are never alone because there is no such thing. You cannot pull yourself down to say, I am only. You are everything. You are infinite. You are everybody. You are power. You are inner love. And damn, you should love yourself today. Damn right you should. Don't let that out there scare you because there are millions of people who dare not take their next step out of fear of that stupid word, that man-made word, loneliness. There is nothing lonely about finding your own power and love. There is only excitement, enjoyment, fulfillment, peace, adventure, and freedom. Let's fly anywhere. Where do you want to go? Oh, hang on a minute. There's nobody to worry about. I can go anywhere. Hey! Well, what are you going to do? Anything that I want to do. Yay! It's beautiful. So don't let the darkness manipulate you to tell you that you are lonely. You are not lonely. You are everything. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You are amazing. And you have the whole life ahead of you. And if you are stuck in a situation that you fear taking your next step because of that word, then melt that word away and say, it is my moment to find my power, to know who I am and why am I here, to find the love inside me and to learn to love myself. And that is what this is all about. Have a beautiful day, guys. I love you with all my heart. I hope this means something to you. Do not be frightened. Spread your wings and fly. You will find that in the end, you will feel amazing, powerful, and strong, and you will conquer everything from that moment on. And that's when love comes into your life. You know, when you don't feel alone, a man or a woman will feel that and think, wow, this person's powerful. I love being around this person. So then you attract so many more people into your life. If you were in the energy and you believe that you're sad and lonely, do you think somebody wants to sit next to you and talk to you and feel that? I don't want to feel that. If you feel lonely, you're going to make me feel lonely and bad. So now it's time to find your power, to feel the love that you are. Love yourself today. Start today. Make that step today. And I promise you, with my hand on my heart, with my sacred oil on, with my beautiful incense sticks cleansing and clearing away, it is the first day of the rest of your life. In fact, you haven't even started living yet. You're just about to. Have a great day, guys. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Go for it and fly. Fly high.